Alright guys, it's May 2nd, and we still got some footage that we gotta keep uploading, but today we got some new toys in the shop, and we're gonna show you what we got in the paint booth, so go and check it out.
Alright, so Brent's twin brother got a new TV for his room, so he donated the old TV to the shop. So we got the laptop hooked up, and we're just gonna play movies and our YouTube channel and stuff. So we thought it was pretty neat. I mean, yeah, it's gonna get all dusty and stuff, but it was a free TV, so we're all at it. And we're messing with this 96 GT Cobra swap that we picked up. It's got Celine mags on it, Cobra front bumper, tinted headlights. I guess it's a 96 or 98. I don't know. It might be 98. I don't know what year it is, but it's only got 50,000 miles on it. It was not running when I picked it up, and I got the video for that. Or no, actually, I did not film that. Dang, we did not film. I did not film.
Snapchatted it.
I Snapchatted it. Yeah, so if you guys want to keep up with everything daily, you all need to add us on Snapchat. We'll link our Snapchats at the in the description tonight. But anyway, picked up this car. It didn't run. Put it on the lift. It didn't even have a starter on it. So we're trying to get it running. It hasn't been running in a few years. So we're doing that. And it's got Bassani mid-length headers, Bassani X pipe, caster camera plates, which this guy thought was coilovers. He kept telling me it had coilovers, and I looked under there and it didn't. He's like, "Yeah, it's got coilovers. Look." Well, it doesn't have coilovers. So anyway, it's got a Minnesota title, which I thought it had Indiana title, so I didn't know that till I got there. So that kind of really messed with me. It's got a black interior, Cobra gauge cluster. Really nice black leather steering wheel. I mean, these are getting hard to find. T45 in it. It's got a center clock gauge pod. It's got really nice black leather seats in it. But and it's got, I folded the rear seat down because I couldn't get in the trunk. The interior is really nice, but this car was built on March 9th. I looked at the build date on it, but when I took the shifter bezel off, it said 94 on it. So I was like, what the heck? So when I opened the door, when I was at the dude's house purchasing it, I noticed it had this tan strip. So this car factory came with tan gut, but it has 94 door panels and everything. So someone swapped it over, which is no big deal. I mean, I actually like the black. That's kind of why I bought it, because I know that the black seats were nice and they're hard to find. They're kind of dry. I'm just gonna condition them with my leather conditioner. But if me and Brent can't get this thing running, we're parting the full thing out. So if anyone needs parts, let me know. We're not gonna ship wheels and stuff like that. I mean, you guys are welcome to come to the shop and purchase anything you want. But the car's actually really nice. There's really like no dings in it. The rear bumper's perfect on it. I mean, there's not even cracks in the paint, which you usually get. So it's overall a really clean car. The only really damage is right here on this driver or passenger door right here, but that's it. It's got lowering springs. It's actually got a metal hood, which is really weird. So it's been wrecked in the front, I guess. But the Cobra bumper's OEM Ford. So yeah, we're probably gonna part it out because I don't really have time to mess with it. We got too much stuff going on, so we're just gonna sell. It's got a MagnaFlow catback, which is really nice. I think the rear end's got gears in it. They did the hog head or the diff cover, so I'm gonna pull that off and confirm if it has gears or not. And then all right, so if anyone needs any parts off of this that I can actually ship easily, email me. My email is in the channel description, so you guys can contact me that way. I'm not going to answer to a bunch of comments asking how much for a front bumper and stuff like that. So anyway, we've been working on the Maverick as well. Got the engine block painted. We got brand new valve covers, brand new air breather, stuff like that. We're going to do all new gaskets on it. The engine base prepped, ready for 415. We just got to move some wiring harnesses out of the way. And so it's going good. Logan actually helped us out on that, which you all saw in the previous video. So that's pretty good. What else we got, Brent?
Go check out the paint booth.
I stayed late last night and finished the rest of the parts for the Viper Red. This isn't Rio Red, this is actually Viper Red. So it's just a little bit more bright and more has more orange in it. and less black in the paint. But I'm going to buff these just to make them perfect. I'm going to paint the lower section black, probably order some Mustang decals for it. Here's the spoiler right here. It's mint. I got the hood right there. Turned out really nice. I'm going to buff it though and make it slick. There's a few little dirt nibs, not a big deal though. Brand new front bumper. If you guys paint these raw front bumpers aftermarket, right out of the box, they're raw metal or raw plastic. You want to use the adhesion promoter on them, and you want to dust it on. Just dust it. If you put too much, the paint will flake. If you don't put any at all, the paint will flake. I'll leave a link to the item in the description. It's a must-have for all these aftermarket brand new bumpers that are black like this. So that'll hook you guys up. So that way, if you want to just paint a front bumper in the garage or just spray paint it, you still have to have the adhesion promoter. So it's good stuff. Rarely have any of them that chip over the last 6-7 years that we've been doing it. So the stuff's really good. Got the taillights done, and let me tell you, this was the hardest part. So they are really beat. I'm talking about like I should have just found another set. So taped them up. Sean actually taped them up the first time, so appreciate it, Sean. Primed them, had to untape them, then had to retape them, and I wet sanded the primer and then shot them in base and clear. So now I got to untape them and then buff the actual brake light lenses. So they're looking good. Got the snorkels for the hood, and right here, last piece, gas lid. So right now they look really orange, so I'm going to go to the other mode and see what it looks like on there. Well, I guess that didn't help either, because that kind of looks more orange too. But it's just the lighting in here. But it's the same, it's that car out there that hadn't had the doors and stuff on it. But alright, well this view doesn't really make it look different. It's just because we're in here and it's got all the T5 lights. So outside I think it'll be a more deeper red. But yeah, so anyway, we're going to let it dry for a little bit more, and then Brent and I are going to start assembling the car and get it out of here, because we're running out of room. Brent's working on the Maverick now. We got the chassis in for the Buick over there, so we got to set it down. This is like a brand new chassis for the 69 Buick. So we were trying to set Sean's car on it, but the wheelbase was different and it didn't work out. And Sean's really pissed now, because now we can't roll him down the hill in his car. So anyway, Sean's still waiting on his upper and lower control arms to put the rear end in. He ordered them, then they emailed him back, said it was on back order. So that's been like over a week now. So we don't know what's going on with those, but we're trying to get that car on the ground so we can move it and stuff. So we took the starter out of our 98 to put in here, and then it still wouldn't start. So we're going to figure that out. And we got to prime some pieces for Bryce. And then this is the car that the parts got painted last night in the paint booth. So we're going to finish this up, and we got a busy day today. And we'll be back after, I guess we get some stuff going. Here's a 96 GT that we showed you guys on the last video. We moved some stuff around. Got the Maverick 415 Coyote motor right there. Sean's car right there. The other two in the back. Moved these shelves around. But we got the 96 vert up on the lift. We got about 25 days to complete it. And this is the first time we've ever had this car on the lift. And as you can see, everything looks mint. But underneath here is absolutely flawless. We cannot believe how clean it is underneath this car. So I am base coating and clear coating the entire under side of this car bright Atlantic blue. And we're removing the fuel lines, brake lines, and these parking brake cables, because I don't want to paint all that. It looks tacky. And if you guys ever remove these parking brake cables, you know that they're a pain in the ass. And you there's 3 little prongs you have to get, and if you want to reuse them, you don't want to damage them. So me and Brent just came up with a good idea, and we wanted to share it with you guys. So we took a 13 millimeter. This is the first try too, we just guessed. 13 millimeter deep socket. Okay, see how this cable's like this, sticking out? So Brent is gonna pull the back. There you go, now it just slid in. And then you take the socket, go ahead Brent. You just place it over there and it'll fit it perfect, tap it on there. All right, so that's pinching all three of the little lips and then it goes right through like that. So we literally just figured that out.
It's like a Mustang hack, guys. That's what you guys figure out when you're working on them.
Yep, so anyways, we're gonna continue to take the lines off and then we're gonna scuff the complete underneath. It looks already degreased. We might take some wax and grease remover and then scuff it. Then we're gonna etch prime it and then we'll paint it. So it's gonna be a good day today. So we'll be back after we get some prep work done.